Hello there, people. I am back with another video. I got caught up with other stuff yesterday, so that's why I didn't do it. But today, basically remaking a video I made when I first made my return, but I feel like I have more ideas to vent. So I'm gonna go into a little bit more detail why Halloween has replaced Star Wars to me at the moment. And I get it. I got a little clapback from some people saying like Halloween's never gonna be. I understand. I get it. It's a slasher franchise. I get it. I get it. Star Wars has spanned 40. Well, keep it real. Halloween has spanned almost as long as Halloween has. I mean, Star Wars has. They both. Well, Star Wars has been around a year before, but both were only a year apart. And I'm gonna give my story with Halloween. I found Halloween because I started getting into slashers, like I would probably say like a few years ago. Um, but but and I just eventually from Scream and just moving on through, I found Halloween and then this was 8 years ago now, 20 close to nine. No, it's 9 years ago. 2011 is when I found it. But Star Wars was there my whole life. I remember watching Empire and Return Empire. I think I watched first, then a new. I watched it in reverse, but but I really did enjoy what they were doing, and for example, like Star Wars was used to be that franchise to me, and then I was a prequel kid. I was at the right age. I was 3 when Phantom, so I didn't see that one in the theater, but I definitely saw Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith in the theater. And I remember that. It just felt like such a big deal. And then I heard Disney got the rights, and I was like, okay, we're going to get some more movies, and we'll see. And then Force Awakens came out. And I initially enjoyed it, but then it just, overall, the second viewing, I think, is when I realized it's nothing more than just a New Hope reboot. It literally was a New Hope remade. It was paced the same. You had a big trench battle, a third fucking Death Star, which in actuality doesn't make any sense. I always felt like, why would the First Order remake a Death Star? That doesn't make any sense to me. That you're just gonna why would they do that? They understand it. They should have known. It failed twice. Why would you build a third one? And anyway, we're gonna go more into that, like just why in general the Star Wars trilogy, not just the Disney trilogy. I think just in general Disney has flopped with Star Wars. So we're gonna go a little bit into that, but also why Halloween is taken over, and just it gradually went on. But Rogue One kind of brought me back because it was like, okay, this is solid. It has bits of issues, but it at least had that spirit. And then just Last Jedi just broke everything. The stuff they did to Luke, and just, I mean, to be fair, they already kind of ruined Luke before. Why is he in hiding? That doesn't make any sense. This isn't Luke who faced Vader even when he barely had any training. But he was like, I need to save my friends. What happened to that, Luke? Why is he just this old coward now? Who's a bitter old man who milked a fucking alien. The fact that they put that in there. They put him milking an alien. I was done. It was that scene and the Leia Poppins scene. Just all. I'm like, what did you do? No respect for the characters. While, oh, hold on, smell break. While Halloween, it took a bit with Halloween to come back, because I mean, you had that really shit Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, and then they were trying to bring Halloween back, and then there was gonna be one. It was gonna be set after the second one. I forgot what it was called. Halloween Returns, I think. But then something happened, and we got 2018, and you look at how Halloween 2018 did, like the characters in that. Like they respected the classic characters, but also it pushed some new characters. But it also didn't feel like, oh, I'm just watching Halloween 78 over again. And Halloween just showed you can bring a franchise back I think also Jurassic World, which we'll talk about not in this video, but like in another video at some point. Just these franchises showed you can bring something back and it not be shit. Star Wars, there was just no respect because I think all Disney saw Star Wars as merch. They thought, oh, we can make a bunch of merch, and that's where all of them. And now you look at it, they're having selling toys. Now, I mean, okay, I'll give you that Baby Yoda's kind of bringing things back for them in terms of toys, but that's not a good thing though. It's a gimmick, baby. No shit. People are gonna buy that. I'm sorry. That makes sense, but none of their new characters, Finn, Rey, or Poe, no one was buying. The fact that one of my friends works at I think it was a Target, he tells me all the time that NECA, which makes more adult toys, like they're for like straight up collectors, not for like regular kids. Those outsell. They were outselling Star Wars stuff for a while, man. In terms, at least in that store, and it's like that's how bad it's gotten. And then just with Halloween, why it has taken it over, just because I think the franchise is so much. There's so much potential with what they're doing, and I mean, let me show you something. The tale of how to market Halloween. Okay, one, for example, the new today came out that fucking there's gonna be this new show, I guess on Disney Plus for Star Wars. You know how they marketed it? It's gonna be female centric, and we got a female director. It's like nothing wrong with that on its own. There's nothing wrong with it. But the fact that they're going in with stuff like this, I mean, that's how they marketed Rey. Oh, she's a female, even though we've had females in Star Wars before. But let's digress. But like that's how they market versus Halloween Kills, which is coming out in a few months. Oh, the next movie is gonna be bigger and meaner than the last one. That's how you fucking market a movie. Oh, let's get people hyped and talking. And you already have powerful female characters like Laurie Strode in there, so you already have that. They don't have to fucking lead with that. That's what Disney or Lucasfilm is leading with. Oh, it's gonna be female centric, and it's like this is clearly Kathleen Kennedy. It's like y'all, this ain't working. You gotta stop this shit. I mean, Laurie Strode is an example of how to do a powerful female character. Also bringing her back, but also having, but not leading with it. So we can't keep doing this whole, well, we're gonna lead with women and then get mad when people don't like it. Oh, sexism. Because that's what they do. That's what Lucasfilm basically did. They did all this. That's why they made fucking, let's be real, that's why they made Finn. They market, oh, we have a black guy in our movie, even though he isn't a good character. And even John Boyega himself is speaking out against this fucking garbage. You know? You can't just lead in with that but not make them good. It just comes off as we're props. Yeah, it comes off as we're props. You know, and they thought they could just get away with that, and then when the fans spoke out against it, they pulled the you're sexist card and shit on the fans and calling all the fans man babies. And then that's also where they lost me. It wasn't just making bad movies, because I can get over a bad movie. I, in a fucked up way, I forgave M. Night Shyamalan for The Last Airbender. You know why? He didn't go after people. He understood, okay, yeah, that wasn't a good movie. Yeah, I'm not even saying you have to apologize, but don't go after fans. And the fact that they did that, but also just on top of that make bad movies that just disrespect to the fan base who carried you this long. Whereas Halloween, you look at the reverse, Halloween is for the fans, man. And there's so many avenues they could go with Halloween. Star Wars is done. I mean, for me, the universe is broken, so anything they do, it doesn't fucking matter. Because it's all gonna lead up to this fucking shit. Oh, here's Luke being cool in a comic. No, it doesn't matter, because we already know he's gonna lead up to fucking being terrible. Whereas Halloween, there's so many avenues they can go. You know, after they end this, let's say, the trilogy, with Halloween Ends, they can easily just be like, you know what, we'll go back and either do a sequel to Resurrection, or start anew, or pick up from Halloween 4 and erase out 5 like they did. I think there's just that level of respect Universal and Blumhouse have for Halloween and the fan base. And they're going to market our movie, okay, it's going to be bigger, badder, meaner. That got me hyped. I'm like, this is the level of hype I should be having for Star Wars. I just don't at this point. Disney just destroyed it, not just with bad movies. I think I gotta reiterate that. This isn't just they made a couple of bad movies and no, they attacked the fans. Then it just doesn't seem like they're not fucking getting it. Oh, let's market the show female centric. It's Star Wars, guys. You can't market a Star Wars thing just normal. Like, they don't fucking get it, and it just seems like if they want to kowtow to Kathleen Kennedy, that's fine. But all Halloween is my, I'm not gonna say it's my new Star Wars, but it basically has taken that spot because the franchise is so rich, and a character like Michael Myers is much better than any of the Disney trilogy characters ever will be. And I'm sorry, I'm more hyped now for Halloween than I ever will be for Star Wars again. And it's sad, unfortunately. But, you know, I mean, it's also good because the franchise I've been following, even though it's only been 8, 9 years, but these new movies are bringing out hope that, you can bring back a franchise that's almost as old as Star Wars, but still respect the fan base. So I just wanted to get that out there and explain more why Halloween has taken Star Wars' spot. And there definitely will be some more Halloween videos, and I can't wait for Halloween Kills. Fuck Disney and fuck Kathleen Kennedy. So I just gotta get that off my chest. And tomorrow there will be a video. I'll be doing a Superman video. Just gotta get something off my chest, and I'll get into that tomorrow. So talk to you guys next time. Peace.